Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We're gonna call today Wacky Wednesday and we're gonna do some wacky makeup tips. These are a lot of them I found on Pinterest. Some are used by makeup artists, some I don't know where they came from, I don't know what their origins are, but I tried a few of them. I just wanted to see, number one, if they work, number two, if they're, worth your time to give it a try. And so you'll see as we go along how I feel about each and every one of them. So if that sounds like fun and you want to join in the wackiness, come on back. Okay, are y'all ready for this? We're gonna give it a try. The first wacky makeup tip, makeup hack, whatever you want to call it, that has been proven to work, and yes, I just air quoted, is red lipstick for dark circles. I'm gonna read what it says about this. Dark circles are usually blue or green in tone. If you look at a primary color wheel, the exact opposite of those colors are orange and reds. Applying a bright red color underneath your eyes actually neutralizes the color that you're hoping to cover. Okay, so this is just a regular formula of lipstick. I didn't want to do anything matte. Because I thought maybe something creamy might help blend a little better. But I'm gonna go in, and they said, yeah, you're gonna look a little crazy. So I'm gonna go in, and I'm just gonna put this red color where the darkest part of my circles are. Now I've got, shoot, sorry y'all. My tripod is being ridiculous. OMG, stand up please. Never had any problems with this tripod until today. And all of a sudden, okay, it wants to act silly. Okay. Technical difficulties, live television. I have a concealer brush and I also have a wet sponge. I'm gonna start with the concealer brush and just see what happens. And mind you, I haven't tried these before, so we're in this together. So let's give it a try. Okay, it's blending out, which is what I was hoping for. It looks a little crazy, y'all. And I'm just gonna do the one side. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put my concealer right on top of it. Dot, and line over here. And I think I'm gonna let this sit up just for a minute and see what happens. Because I already have the red on this, I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge so that I'm not just spreading that red all around my eye. So let's see what happens. Wow, y'all, I think this might actually be doing something. I think it might have actually done something. By no means was it a miracle, but I don't feel like this side looks as dark as this. I'm gonna go in now on this side and just use straight concealer and see if I see a difference. See if the Wacky tip worked. I'm just gonna use that same sponge and I'm just gonna go in and blend that concealer out on this eye. And see the difference. Well, honestly, looking at it, all I see is a red circle over here. So, I'm gonna take a little more concealer and do another layer of concealer and see what happens. But I think my my peach corrector from LA Girl works just as well, if not better than this. Well, that may have helped some, but a second layer of concealer is always going to help some. Yeah, I think I will probably pass on this one in the future. So I get the idea, I get the whole principle of the trick, but unless I just use the wrong color red, I just don't see the big deal. So that one's a fail for me. All right, I just put a little eyeshadow on. I was kind of testing out that new Alamar Cosmetics palette that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's okay. The shimmers felt a little powdery to me, but anyway. The next trick comes from a makeup artist named Scott Barnes, which I'm sure you've all heard of. And it is the cigarette lighter on the eyeliner trick. Advocates of the lighter method, including Lucy Liu and makeup artist Scott Barnes, apparently recommend rolling the nib of the pencil through the lighter flame for just 2 to 3 seconds and testing it on your arm to make sure it's not too hot before using. Now I want to show you something. This is a Natasha Denona eyeliner in the color E09, and it is, for an expensive eyeliner, not very smooth. It's draggy, and I'm not crazy about it, and so I very rarely pick it up. But I'm gonna try the lighter trick on it and see what happens. So I'm gonna light it, I'm gonna stick it in there. Now, I used to do this with black ones in high school and put it in your water line. I don't recommend doing that. But this went in there, you saw how quick it was. And it is like melted. Melted. Okay, now that it has dried a little bit, it's working wonderfully. So, I'm gonna put some just right here. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can you see that? I could never do this before. I could not do this with this liner before. It would not run a line on top of my eye. I tried it several times. So, I would say that one was a hit. The next one also has to do with heat. Be right back. All right, the next trick we're gonna do is we're gonna heat our eyelash curler. They do make heated eyelash curlers, but if you don't have one of those, just take your regular eyelash curler and a blow dryer. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn it on, so excuse the noise. And we're just gonna heat it up. And essentially what that's doing is turning it into a curling iron. So you're gonna wanna test it. Oh, that feels warm to me. You're gonna wanna test it on the back of your hand just to make sure, because we don't wanna burn ourselves. And I'm gonna go in, and I can feel the heat, and I'm gonna pump it a few times, and voila. Now, while you can't really see it right now, I don't know if you can tell that I did get a good curl on it. I'm gonna try trick number 4. Trick number 4 is doing the same thing with your mascara. Now, this is the Essence Volume Stylist, and people rave about this voluminous, lengthening, inexpensive mascara, and it does nothing for me. It is a drier formula. Here is the wand, and I'm gonna go in on my right side, which is not curled, just with the mascara as is. And let's see if I can build up a little volume and get a little length. There is nothing more frustrating to me than to hear people go, oh my God, that's the best product ever. And then you go use it and it does nothing for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes also, because my bottom lashes, I can just about put anything on my bottom lashes and they're much better than my top lashes. Okay, there's one coat. Now mind you, I didn't curl this side. All right, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do another coat. Just wiggling that wand at the base of the lash. And I have a little bit, nothing too impressive. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do the dryer trick on the mascara as well. So pardon the noise. And I'm gonna heat this up. Feel it, feeling warm. I'm just kind of turning it as I go. And that feels warm to the touch. Now I'm gonna go in this curled side. Some of that product off. This side is definitely curled, but I'm not noticing any difference in the mascara. Let me let it sit a minute and we'll give it another coat. Okay, I can see that this side is curled. I do believe the eyelash trick works. I can't really say, the eyelash curler trick. I can't really say that I can tell a lot of difference in the formula of this mascara by heating it up. But I think it's worth a try. It took a minute maybe extra to check it out. All right, we're gonna try one more. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out my makeup, and I'll come right back and we'll try the last trick. All right, guys, I lined my lips. The last trick is, I don't know how to describe it, so I'm just gonna do it for you. I know that all of you can remember your mothers or your grandmothers taking a tissue and blotting their lipstick. I'm gonna go in with this julep lipstick in macaroon, and it's just a regular kind of a moisturizing formula. And I think that we all know those don't really last very long on the lips. But supposedly if you do this next trick, it will make it last a whole lot longer. So I'm gonna take some of my e.l.f. Halo powder, and I'm going to take just a regular tissue, take my powder brush, put some powder on here, and powder. So I will wear this around for a little while, see if I can tell any difference, and I'll put it down in the comment sections to see if it worked. Anyway, I just thought that these would be some fun tips and tricks to try out just to see if they would work. We'll just chalk it up for a Wacky Wednesday. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would be most grateful if you would click below and subscribe. Also, like the video. It makes it, it generates it. If you like it, it will pop up. Maybe more people can see these tips and tricks. Anyway, I appreciate, as always, your support. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.